Hi everyone, I am covering a topic I didn't want to cover again, but it's the Duggars again, on their baby that they're lost, and this lady is just really frustrated because she doesn't understand why everybody's passing judgment and blah 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 blah. She says, addressing some of the newest comments, if you've ever lost a child, either be miscarriage or after they are born, it's a terrible loss. Just because that child died while still in the womb doesn't change the fact it is still a child person. Okay. If they feel having a funeral is in order to help with their loss, please tell me who gave you the right to pass judgment. Yeah, yeah, nobody really cares that they're throwing a funeral. I mean, if they feel like they need to spend money to feel better, let them do it. But, like, people are not pissed off about that. What people are pissed off about is the fact that it's being publicized. Why? Why would you publicize this after 20 years of trying to have children and then announcing failure? Like, whatever. It's the fact that this whole thing has been publicized from the get-go anyway, so whatever. And it's religious, so whatever. Um, yes, to me, 19 kids are a lot. This is what this Teresa lady says. But if it is in their, if it is in their choice and feel that God is in control, then who are we to say stop having kids? Um, yeah, they're just using God to justify what they're doing. It's freaking neglect and abuse on so many different like levels, and I'll give three examples in a minute. They're well cared for, this lady says. The like she knows personally, like they're well cared for. The government is not paying. Um, okay, which means you are not paying. One of the newest comments posted by Rebecca, she wrote, "Oh God, for all those who say enough, I have a question. Just who do you think gave them that baby?" Well, it would be her husband. He has sperm. She's got eggs. Pretty sure that's how it works. Only God can make a new life. Okay, I don't understand the mysticism behind that. Like, science has proven that otherwise. Like, oh God. Anyway. Anyway, science has proven that otherwise, and the facts are sperm, egg equal baby. So whatever. I don't understand this. I don't understand how that has anything to do with whatever. Um, let's see. He chose to give them 19, then say amen and go on. And if he chooses to give them 20, then so be it. They choose to give God control of their lives, even with their children, so let it be. Then why are they publicizing it? Like, that's why I don't. They're publicizing it just to get, support? Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, whatever. And like, your church isn't enough. You gotta, like, publicize it to the whole, world. Okay. And she can mother all those children because she had made that her top priority in life. Okay, her top priority in life is having babies. Like, I don't see. Yeah, her life is not cluttered by selfish desires. Okay, selfish desires like having your own personal goals as to not be used as a baby making machine, like a cow. Yeah, okay, sure. Um, God, her husband, and her children are her life. We all could learn. Um, this just goes back to the whole. I don't even want to get into that. Like, honestly, I don't even want to get into that. The whole religion thing, the whole Christian thing for women to always be submissive. This is a very good example of that. You should always be submissive. Do what your husband says. He wants sex, give him sex. Like, if a kid comes about it because he doesn't fucking want to wear a condom, then so be it. Like, he's not having to suffer over it. Maybe he has to pay for it, but, like, it's things like that that husband and wives, you know, tend to take care of each other. They tend to ask each other how they feel about this because their body's about to go through some crazy change. Like, it seems to me that nobody gives a crap about her at all. And that's how the religion is pretty much built anyway. Don't give a shit about the women. They're just there to procreate, so whatever. Like, really? I'm not going to support this like at all. No. No. Um This Teresa lady goes on saying she is completely correct. Her life is dedicated in this order: God first, then her husband, and then her children. Yes, a woman's body can only handle so much stress. I pray if the doctor recommends her not to have any more, that her and her husband really think about the cost if she gets pregnant again. See, that shows you right there. They don't care. Like, they just having babies. Like, they're not. This is irresponsible in so many ways. Like, I'm glad that they can pay for the children and all, but it's irresponsible and neglectful to the children and the woman. And I don't know about the dude. I mean, kind of to him too. Like, why does he have to fucking spend the rest of his life just making money to feed all these, like it is their choice or whatever. Yeah, they had the kids and stuff, but they should have talked this out a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I pray blah, 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 blah. Okay, being that this just happened, give the family time to grieve and then look at things in full. Cannot believe how cold-hearted people can be. Excuse me. They are not weird, disgusting, or any other harsh words that have been said. They're not asking you to pay their bills or raise their kids. If you watch the show, you'll know that they are debt free. I'm very sorry for their loss and pray they will seek God's guidance. I mean, God's guidance got him into this mess. Like, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. On where they go from here. To address a comment that was made by Michelle, she said the kids were mothering her. What is the difference if she wasn't able to care for herself? Don't you think her children would care for her? Or would you rather them throw her in a nursing home? Some people really need to think before they choose to make comments about other people they don't know. This doesn't affect their lives. It has affected the Duggars. Okay, okay. One, they publicize this, so people can say whatever the fuck they want to say about it. They're fucking disgusting, neglectful, irresponsible human beings who are justifying God for their actions. There, said it. I kind of want like that in one fucking sentence. Like, that's it. Two, what I mean by neglectful is those children out of like probably four of them get the attention that they need. Maybe. Like, there's not enough time in the day to take care of 19 children and their problems and everything else. It's not, whatever. So the children are obviously taking care of each other, and that would be thus neglectful. Irresponsible and also neglectful for the mother. She, for 20 years, popping out babies and going through that hormonal change back and forth, is going to screw you up here a little bit. When I worked with mental patients, we would get a lot of women who were just batshit crazy because of the hormones. They just had baby uh, usually it'd be like after one baby after another, that because the hormones are trying to settle back down, and the mother is like, I don't know, it just that she's trying to rehabilitate herself so she can have more babies. And yeah, so then when you get pregnant again, it goes back through that flush of hormones and it just makes you crazy. And so these specific patients that I dealt with, they wanted to kill themselves. They didn't want to deal with the babies. They didn't want to deal with anything. They felt like, whatever, like that there's a reason why you don't have kids, one after one after one. It's just not healthy. So whatever, and yeah, just this is very irresponsible on like the female, like on the mom and the dad's part, because the dad isn't even considering the mother. Okay, so obviously, because it's in books, it's not healthy to do this. So whatever, and then you're justifying it with God. It just doesn't, whatever. And then you publicize it and ask for support from everybody, and people are thinking other people are angry because they publicize that they're going to have a funeral. Like, that's not why they're angry. Like, whatever. If you want to spend money on a funeral, go ahead, but the point is that you're publicizing this. maybe you should stop having kids. Maybe this article should have been like, hey, we're probably gonna stop having kids. You know, why do you have to be suffered a miscarriage? I mean, you know how many other Christians or Jewish and Muslim, like all these other people who just can't have a baby have miscarriages all the time and they believe in the same freaking God. Like, whatever, it's bullshit. So, just to think that you're more blessed than anybody else, like, I'm tired of that kind of mentality. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say, and, oh yeah, and a little bit of information in case, Ron Paul douchebags end up over here. I didn't private my videos, but I did unlist them because I'm tired of people looking. I'm just tired. I'm tired of them coming up on to my other videos and thinking that it's the same content as the Ron Paul videos. It is not the same content. I'm talking about something completely different. I'm talking about hypotheticals most of the time. So I'm tired of people like judging me. I mean, like, yeah, I'm putting it out there, but now it's to the point where they're attacking me, like, oh, how come I can't put a comment down? Da 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 da. I'm like, well, did you look at the date? It was 6 months ago. You think I want to deal with this stupid crap? And then they go on insulting me, and I'm like, oh, okay. Never did I insult the Ron Paul people. Like, I didn't insult them, especially the first video when they first started trying to be assholes about everything. So, whatever. I just wanted you all to know if you wanted to look those up or whatever. I do have the little link. Ugh. You're supposed to come turn that off. God. But anyway, yeah. So if you want the link just to watch or whatever, I'll probably do follow-up videos on the Ron Paul business. But, not right now, because I really don't feel like it. And all those people are really ignorant and can't, they can't have a conversation with someone without insulting them. Uh, I, I mean, I'm sorry that it seems like I was insulting you because I just don't like Ron Paul because of whatever, but so you don't like me because I don't like Ron Paul. That's just not very rational. Like, I have reasons why I don't like Ron Paul. You don't really have reasons why you don't like me. You don't know me. You only see what I put here. And I don't talk about my private life anyway. So it's like, fuck you people. That's all I gotta say about that. But anyway, just in case they come trailing along, trolling along. So, have a good one, and I will have more, hopefully, in the next couple of days. I'm almost school's almost over, so that's good. Have a good one. Bye.